Did you see Claudia Jordan on The Breakfast Club this morning?
No.
Okay, so she was doing some reporting, and she said that her sources, that was her words, sources, told her that the gun that Ja Morant had was a fake gun.
My sources say that the relative in the car in the backseat had a toy gun in the car. The gun is not real, and was playing around with it, passed it over to Ja, and that got caught on the live.
This is why I don't like talking to people who don't understand the law. And forget the law. When you work for corporations like we do, the morality clause is the law. That's what people don't understand. Okay, so you get a lot of people who say, well, did he break any rules? Let's just say he didn't break any rules, right? You can have a gun. Says you can have a gun, fire, some states allow you to carry guns without permits. But the image of the NBA was tarnished. You can't have one of your superstar players flashing guns on Instagram, on the Instagram that he put himself on. So that's what the crime is. It ain't about because if it was a crime, the police would be up front talking about it rather than the NBA. So we have morality clauses. We cannot tarnish the image of the corporations that we work for. We have rules, right? And of course, state and local and federal laws supersede those rules, but we have rules and regulations under the collective bargaining agreement. So this is what, people, he got a gun, he didn't do nothing wrong. Morality. If you don't understand the morality clause, look it up. And what Miss Jordan needs to understand, and she's a friend of mine, if I have a fake gun and go pointing at somebody, I'm still going to jail. If I have a fake gun and go to a bank and say, hey, hand me all your money, I'm still going to jail. If I have a fake gun and a cop pulls me over and I go like that, I'm still going to get shot. So it don't matter whether the gun was real or fake. The perception was gun. Perception is you went against a morality clause, so you have to get dealt with. And it's your second time.
Yeah.
It's the first time, it's your second
2
time.
months. Yeah.
Yes, the second time that you hit the button.
Well, let's talk about it, y'all. That was Shaq on the Big Podcast, responding to reports of Ja Morant's team coming out saying that Ja Morant initially had a toy gun in the controversial IG Live video that, caused this man to be suspended indefinitely at the moment. Of course, this is the second incident, right? 2 months prior, Ja Morant was suspended for the same thing. So this is, in my opinion, this is, damage control. I don't understand why, if these reports are true. Now, again, this is Claudia Jordan, over there filling in for Angela Yee, breaking the story. But let's just say it's true, right? Let's just say Ja Morant did have a toy gun in the video. Do you think that was still the wisest decision to make? As if it kind of, absolves your wrongdoing in the situation. It's okay. It was a toy gun. What's the problem? Listen, like Shaq said, man, the NBA has an image to uphold. And when you sign in those contracts, you might want to read the fine print. You're in a position to make hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Potentially $1 billion, right? When you're talking about career earnings. This is the future that Ja Morant has in the NBA. And you think that it's okay to wave a firearm, knowing that you're a face of an NBA team, a franchise that's promoted to families and children. And I'm glad that Shaq is keeping it real. It's more so the image of the NBA and then protecting that image by any means. Now, again, no one's saying that this man doesn't have a right to own a firearm. You know what I mean? You could be a gun collector, all that fly shit. But let's be real. You waving a firearm on social media, that's not a big ask. That's the part that I don't understand. What's so hard about that? He has a right to own a firearm, right? He has a right to protect himself and his family. But when you're moving like this, so reckless, not understanding the image that you uphold when you signing that contract, listen, it's a no-brainer for me. I don't know about y'all, but if I told you that you can make $800 million, all you had to do was not be on drugs, not get locked up, and for sure not wave firearms on social media, is that too hard to ask? Because if somebody hit me with that, Oh, sign me up. I got 800 million reasons why I ain't doing nothing but staying in the crib, working in the gym. This is your job. This is why we here. Don't lose sight of that. Trying to, promote an image to the fans that has nothing to do with the game of basketball. I get it. He's young, making millions of dollars, but as quickly as you made that money can be as quickly as you lose it. Let's be clear. And your friends, you know what I mean, and all the people around you, they're going to disappear on you. And you're going to be left by yourself picking up the pieces, sitting here watching the world make a joke out of your downfall. Be the laughing stock of how you fumble an opportunity, a golden opportunity like this. You can play with guns all you want, and, after you retire. But right now, with such a bright future in the NBA, there's nothing anyone can tell me that would make sense as to why this man should want to wave firearms on IG. You know what I mean? What's the big deal? That's the part I don't understand. And them coming out trying to say it was a toy gun is only enabling this behavior. Instead of him just saying, you know what, let me take my L because I was dead wrong. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. A lot of people trying to justify it because he has a right to own a firearm. We all have a right to own a firearm, but this is not about that. And if I had a young nephew, right, or a brother like John Morant, I would tell him, listen, don't fumble this opportunity, man. Being stupid, childish, and goofy. Come on. Let's be real. What's so hard about that? That's just how I feel. So hopefully these reports are not true. And if they are not true, then Claudia Jordan, we going to have to speak to you later. You know what I mean? But if these reports are true, man, y'all let me know what's your thoughts on Ja Morant's team coming out saying that he originally had a toy gun in the video. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all believe it or is it cap? Let me know down below. But that's all I got for y'all today. My name is SenseiRip. Till next time, peace.